Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to discuss the lifetime performance of every YieldMax fund. We haven't discussed this in a while, and I happened to see something posted on Reddit today with a lifetime like barometer, for each fund as far as like total return. So I figured we would take this opportunity to go over this now. So I'm going to share a screen that I posted in my Discord earlier. So Discord members have the privilege of seeing that first. You have the privilege of getting early access to that. Um, for the rest of you, you have to wait till I do a video. Okay, so we're going to go in order here. And instead of starting with best to worst, let's go worst to best. That way it kind of only gets better from there, right? Okay, so I'm sharing a chart. The source is Bloomberg. Let me just read some disclaimers here. Cumulative total returns are based on the net asset values of the ETFs as of the close on January 31st. So this is like 2 weeks old, actually. But it still gives us a good ballpark. All YieldMax ETFs shown in the table above, except YMAX, YMAG, FEET, FIVE, and ULTI, have a gross expense ratio of 0.99. YMAX, YMAG, and FEET have a management fee of 0.29 and acquired fund fees and expenses, AFFEs, how about that for an acronym, of 0.99 for a gross expense ratio of 1.28. We know all that already. 5E has a management fee of 0.29 and AFFEs of 0.59 for a gross expense ratio of 0.88. That's actually cheap. AFFEs are indirect fees and expenses that the fund incurs from investing in the shares of other investment companies, namely other YieldMax ETFs. ULTI has a gross expense ratio of 1.24%, but the investment advisor has agreed to a 0.10 fee waiver through at least February 28th. Interesting. That's what we get for ULTI not going up, right? As we say, why ULTI no go up? Okay, anyway, enough disclaimers. Let's get into the meat and potatoes here. So, of course, look here, we got Richard first again. Welcome. And I see that, let's see here. Um, I want to share the separate one, not this little small one here. My apologies. I was sharing a small window here. Let me do the big one here. So what I just read to you all was at the bottom of this. Okay, so let's make sure we're sharing the right one now. Here we go. Okay, so what I just read to you all, this legal jargon or gobbledygook, as they say, is down here at the bottom. So we are going to go over the fund performance now. Okay, so starting off with going from worst to best, MRNY is down 56.46% since inception. And I believe this is total return with dividends as well. October 23rd, 2023 was the go live date for this one. And real quick here, now that I got the window back, this was all the stuff I was reading here at the bottom. Crash has been crashing since May 1st, down 50.46%. And again, that is the short Tesla option income strategy ETF. SMCY debuted on September 11th, 2024. This is the SMCI fund. This is down 39%. Fiat debuted July 9th. This one is down 36.64%. So YieldMax has had quite an active year as far as churning out funds. They've been doing a heck of a job. Okay, so Fiat is there, 36.64% in the red. AIYY, November 27th of 23, this one debuted. This one's down 23.22%. And then Dips has been taking a dip, of course, because NVIDIA has been going up. So this is the inverse NVIDIA. So for those of you keeping track, by the way, Fiat is a short Coinbase ETF. So get it, fiat. They're clever how they name them. So fiat, like our fiat currency, counter to Coinbase, which of course houses crypto. And then Dips has, of course, been taking a dip, down 17% since July 23rd. That's the short NVIDIA option fund. Maro, which is a fund for Mara, which is one of our green companies, is down 16%. So anything but green. December 9th, this one debuted. The Airbnb fund is down to 8.28%. The YQQQ, oh, hold on. Airbnb, that one debuted June 24th. That's like the day we got back from New York with ringing the bell with YieldMax. YQQQ, the NASDAQ short 100 option income ETF strategy, is down 5.73%. This was August 14th of last year. XOMO, which is the ExxonMobil one, is down 3.82% since August 30th of 23. GPTY is a brand new one. This is the AI and tech portfolio option income ETF. This one intrigues me. I might consider actually getting into this one. Down 3.72%. FEAT is the Dorsey Wright featured 5 income ETF. These, I probably should do a video on all of these individually because the Dorsey Wright strategy is quite a fascinating strategy that I definitely would like to cover, dedicate at least one video to it. That's down 2.05% since December 16th. And then GDXY is the gold miners option income ETF. That's down 2.04%, which is mind-boggling because gold is at like an all-time high. That's May 20th. That one went public. 5E is also Dorsey Wright hybrid 5 income ETF strategy. Since December 16th, down 1.4%. Now, 5E and FEAT, those are both the difference. They're both Dorsey Wright 5 top 5 income ETF. One of them is a hybrid between owning the shares and the underlying YieldMax funds. The other one just owns the underlying YieldMax. Okay, LFGY, let's F and go, as they say. This is the YieldMax crypto industry and tech portfolio income ETF, down 0.6%. January 13th, this one went public. SOXY, the Target 12 semiconductor ETF, is up. So now we're in the ones that are actually in the black. December 2nd, this one went public. There's so many of these here. I gotta say, like, I'll give you all a final count once we're done here. Let's see, we got a comment here from Filiberto Apresa. Nice to see you again. Yeah, you too. Even though I can't see your face, I'll say nice to see you watching the videos. And okay, so moving forward, we are now in the green here. AMDY 1.08%. I'm going to go a little bit faster. CVNY. Well, some of those that we don't cover as much, I'll at least explain what they are, like Target 12 Semiconductor. We know that one. AMDY, that's AMD, pretty self-explanatory. CVNA, this is the CVNY fund, a CVNA option income strategy ETF, 1.18%. Biggie is up 2.13% since November 20th. That's pretty impressive. Ulti, why Ulti no go up? We can't say that anymore because it's actually up in total return 4.3%. YBIT, that's the Bitcoin option strategy ETF, 8.69% since April 22nd. TSMY, that's the Taiwan semiconductor one. Now I had a huge option play on this a couple weeks ago that paid off very nicely. But anyway, that is 8.89% up since August 20th. Babo, the Alibaba one, is up 10.06%. The Google one is up 15.55% since July 27th. Aptly, which went public April 17th of 23, is up 25.32%. DISO, the Disney fund, is up 26.04%. That's been public since August 24th of 23. Here's OARK, the very first one, 26.43% in total return. That was November 22nd, 2022. MSFO is up 28.12% since August 24th. Here's YMAX since last January 16th, 29.33% in a year. Here's the JP Morgan one, up 31.6% since September 11th, 23. SNOY is up 36.08%. So this one's back on a bull run. YMAG is the best of the two, actually, 37% since January 29th of last year. So it just turned a year old. How about this one? Tesla, the second one they debuted, 40.45% total return since inception. PP, one of my favorites, 56.35% since September 25th. Palantir, 56.75%. So, of course, we're missing a lot of the upside there because Palantir has been on an absolute tear over the last 4 months. AMZY is up to 72% since July 24th of 23. And then we're getting into the big ones here. We're getting into the epic, like Super Bowl winners here. SQY is up 81% since October 10th of 23. The Meta one, which is still named for Facebook, FBY, is up 82.72% since July 27th. And then NFLY is up 85.5%. That's the Netflix one since August 7th of 23. Coney is up, how about this one, a whopping 154% since August 14th of 23. I got to look at my shares because, well, I don't reinvest in mine, but mine are actually in the red. NVDY is a blockbuster one, 167% since May 10th of 23. And then our winner by far since February 21st of last year, it's about to turn 1 year old, Misty, the MSTR fund, is up 239%. So that is incredible, folks. Now, the underlying is, of course, up a lot more, but to have a dividend fund that's up that much just really speaks volumes. So that is some really impressive performance there. Let's, okay, no new comments here. We're just over the magic 10-minute mark. Let me do this to sum it up here real quick. So let's do a total count here. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42. We got 42 funds now. Of the 42 funds, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Actually, that's it. I think 14 of them down. So let me count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay. 15 of what do we say? 46. So that's phenomenal. So the bulk of them are up. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely leave a comment. Join Discord if you haven't done that already. And if you're impressed with these returns, definitely say so in the comments and let me know how you all are doing in your individual portfolios. Thank you so much for tuning in. Spread the word. Let's grow the community, and we will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye.